Y'all are usually so much closer to me when I do my press conference inside. Happy to be out here today, another nice warm fall day in Houston, looking at our farmers market, which is just waking up. We're here to celebrate some really great news for our city and talk about Houston Restaurant Week and the results of Houston Restaurant Week. I want to welcome a couple of folks today. You see a lot of owners and chefs of restaurants here in Houston who participated in Restaurant Week. And you're going to be hearing shortly from Cleverly Stone, who is the founder and chair of Houston Restaurant Week. Arthur Maradian, Del Frisco's, the general manager of Del Frisco's restaurant, and Brian Green, the CEO of Houston Food Bank. But I want to give you a little background on Restaurant Week. It started in 2003, and it is the single largest annual fundraiser for the Houston Food Bank. Lots of activities that happen for the food bank, but in direct cash to the food bank, this is number one. Restaurants who participate agree to donate $3 per lunch sold and $5 per dinner sold to the Houston Food Bank. The event is produced by volunteer Cleverly Stone, and all advertising for the event and the website, which is www.houstonrestaurantweeks.com, are donated by local companies. This is really the best kind of volunteer activity. It starts with a great idea, it continues with volunteer help, and it grows every year through the generous contributions of the restaurants who participate and Houstonians who take advantage of it. This year's Restaurant Weeks, because it is more than 1 week, the event dates were for the month of August. The number of restaurants who participated was 169 restaurants. Approximately 100 restaurants opted to extend into the Labor Day weekend from 1 to 3 days. Total lunches sold 47,848 with $957,000 spent on lunches. And the total dinners sold 205,303 for $7,186,000 spent on dinners at $35 per dinner. With the total spent on lunches and dinners through this initiative, more than $8 million. And the meals served more than 253,000. There was a beverage tab estimated at $10 per person, so more than $2.5 million. So this generated more than $10.5 million in food and beverage, and then tips to follow, sales tax. So the overall spent by diners was nearly $13.5 million for the specified meals. Now there was a lot of activity going on in these restaurants in addition to the special coordination with Houston Restaurant Weeks. And we're really, really excited about the benefit to the Houston Food Bank, but we are even more excited about just the generating buzz in all of our restaurants.